What's going on, guys? Welcome to a members only video. So today I will be doing shoulders and traps, shoulders and traps. So with all of my exercises, I usually like to start off with cardio. Cardio, it opens up the cardiovascular system, gets your blood going, gets you sweating, and it's just a nice start to any workout. I also have a good story at the end of the video for you guys, so make sure you stay tuned until the end of the video. All right, guys, now it's time for story time. I hope you guys enjoyed that workout and you got a real good look of what I do on a daily basis, what I do when I go to the gym. So remember, I'll be uploading videos like this on a weekly basis so you guys can get right, you can get your body right. You can see what I'm doing. I'm also going to be uploading the supplements and vitamins that I also take as well. But let's jump into story time, man. So today's story, I'm gonna tell you guys about the time I almost lost my life dealing with a woman, man. And this was around 18, 19. I had just graduated high school. Um, I had just came back from military training. So if you guys don't know, I'm born and raised in Atlanta. I'm born and raised in what we call Southwest Atlanta, the SWATs, which is not a not so good uh, part of town. So, man, I was doing well for myself, and I just came back from military and went to college for 1 year. Went to college for 1 year, dropped out, went to the military, bought my first car, with military money. Was a 96 '96 Lexus. And man, that was my first car. Bought it with my hard earned money. And little old me thought I could come back and, you know, wow people and things of that nature, dealing with people that I shouldn't be dealing with. including family members. So to take you to the story, this girl, this particular girl, she wasn't even my chick. She wasn't even my chick. She was a chick that my brother was dealing with, my younger brother. I'm the oldest. So, me being me, I'm the only one with the car, right? I'm the only one with the car. So we decide to pull up um, on my auntie's side of town, right? And which is probably even worse than where I lived. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. But we decided to pull up over there, and we seen the girl that he was dealing with, walking with another girl and walking with a dude, right? So, mind you, I am familiar with the girl. I'm familiar with her brother. I'm familiar with her mother. I've been over to their house a few times. Like, I know her and her family, right? So, I'm not unfamiliar with the chick, right? So we see who we see, right? And my brother told me, "Oh, that's so and so. That's so and so, so and so." So we pull up. We're pulling up, and my brother, he's hollering out the car because, like I said, that's a chick that he's really dealing with, right? So he's hollering out the car. What's up? What's up? Where y'all going? Where y'all going? Mind you, the chick who know us, she's trying to act like she don't know us at all. She tried to act like she didn't know us at all. Mind you, she's walking with another girl and she's walking with a dude who we don't know. We don't know this dude. So, he's trying to get her to get in the car or whatever. Yeah, let's go smoke or whatever. Where y'all going? So for some reason, the guy that we were walking with, he got irritated. He got irritated. And like I said, he didn't know who we were. He thought, we may have been some strange guys just pulling up on the girls or whatever. And this is the thing. The girl also risked our lives as well because she knew who we were. She knew who we were, and she was trying to front in front of this other guy, trying to act like she didn't know who we were. So that was a downward spiral right there. So they were down the street from his house. So we continued to pull up to where they were going. We parked right there in front of the driveway. Man, this guy came out with a gun. He came out with the gun. Mind you, me and my brother, we're sitting in the car. I'm driving. My brother's in the passenger seat, right? So he comes out with the gun. The girls are outside. They didn't say not a damn thing. They didn't say not a damn thing. They were more excited than anything. They were excited that this drama, whatever was unfolding, was unfolding. It's almost like they wanted somebody to die. They wanted somebody to win. See, here's the thing, fellas. See, women love drama, right? They love the whoever the best man is win, right? The strongest of the fittest. It's in their biology, from the hood to the suburbs to entrepreneurship to high level business. They take winner takes all. It's in their nature. But this is more on the diabolical side, if you will. So he came out with a gun. He came out with a gun. And of course, me being me, you have to assume that it's loaded. And mind you, this is around the time where I had just purchased, my first handgun. I had just purchased my pistol, right? So he thought that we were just going to be, some kind of, I don't know, sitting ducks or whatever. So riding through the hood, I kept my pistol, where I could grab it. So he had it pointing down. He didn't have it pointing up in, a threatening manner. He had it at his side, right? So what I did, I grabbed my pistol, cocked it, put one in the chamber, and I put it on the side of the car. I hung it outside of the car and put it down. So see, he had his at the side, on the side. So I put mine on the side. I didn't want to what's the word I'm looking for? I didn't want it to progress. I really did it. I really did it. I didn't want it to progress. This was the first time something like this has ever happened to me. So I didn't want it to progress, but I was definitely going to defend myself by any means necessary. And the girls, they still standing there. They look at me, pull my pistol out. They watching him pull his pistol out. Mind you, we know these chicks. We know these chicks, right? Didn't say nothing. Didn't tell him, hey, 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 we know them, we know them. They cool, they cool. But no, they let everything go down how it went down. The only thing that saved me and my brother, and also the guy, because I would have had to shoot, right? The only thing that saved all of us was his mother that walked out. His mother walked out because she seen a lot of people were going back and forth, and it was a lot of commotion and all that. And she came out the house and was like, "What the hell is going on out here?" At that moment, I drove off. I drove off. That was God interfering, man. I still look at it. I look back at it that day. That was God interfering. Because if you think about it, even with self-defense laws, even if I would have shot, the courts wouldn't have looked at that as self-defense. I had an opportunity to leave the scene. I had an opportunity, to flee, right? Depending on what state, I'm just giving just off the top my opinion of what I think would have happened. I could have faced a charge if I would have shot, or even worse, right? Could have been deceased. Me and my brother, we had nowhere to run. We were sitting in the car, right? We can't just jump out the car. All we can do is speed off, right? And I look back at this story all the time because I tell you guys all the time that there's many different situations that has red pilled me. There was many different situations that brought me back, to reality. And that situation is one of those situations where women will be your downfall. Women will allow you to be killed, right? Women will allow you to go broke. Woman will listen. A woman has always been a king's downfall, right? And mind you, like I said, I'm doing well for myself. I'm doing better than my peers. I just came back from the military. I bought my first car. I'm about to go back to school, enroll myself back into university. What the hell am I doing on this side of town? What am I doing on this side of town, bro? Right? So that was a wake up call to me. You need to start fucking with your no good brother. Me and my brother are opposites. My brother to this day in and out of jail. But me and my brother, we're opposites. I shouldn't have been hanging with my brother. I shouldn't have been on that side of town. Right? I shouldn't have been messing with those straggle ass women, who were willing to let me go down. Right? And from then on, my brother and me, we went off on him. Right? We went off on the girl who we knew. We stopped fucking with her, right? Because that was unnecessary and it shouldn't have went down like that. And that just proves you women love chaos. Women love chaos, right? And they will bring chaos into your life. And also you got to understand too that was an emotional ass dude. He probably was jealous. He probably was envious. He's walking, while I'm driving my Lexus, right? I'm driving my Lexus. He probably mad. Trying to holler at probably a chick that he liked, right? And he didn't like that. So his only thing, instead of letting it fly, going in the house and letting whatever, because we weren't threatening in any kind of way. We weren't trying to get at him, right? So he looked at that as an opportunity to go on this emotional spiral, right? Pull the gun out and it escalated the situation, which it didn't have to be like that, right? So yeah, man, stay vigilant, right? Stop, don't deal with straggle daggles, you know, don't allow yourself to be pulled into, crazy activities. If you come from a certain background and you come from a certain side of town and you've worked your ass off to get away from that side of town, you have to drop friends, man. You got to drop certain friends. You can't mess around with those same friends anymore. You can't mess around with the same family members anymore. You can't mess around with none of those people anymore, bro. You can't. You're on the upward mobility, man. You're going up. You can't reach back down. And luckily, I came out of that situation, with a lesson, and with a lesson that didn't leave me, in a grave or, you know, in a cell, right? And that's an after pill for you guys, man. I hope you guys enjoyed that story. Stay tuned for more videos and see you guys in the next video. Peace.